all heard about supply path optimization, a technical sounding term that at its core is really just about inventory directness. Many of our customers have been asking us, why is directness important? So we did a test, and we found that buying media through an intermediary can affect your CPMs, your win rates, and your ROI. In our study, we examined 4 brands bidding on the same placements across 2 different paths. One was 100% direct. The other went through an intermediary exchange. Even we were shocked by what we found. The study showed win rates were 4 times higher when buying direct. CPMs were 26% lower. CPC, 25% lower.
So how can you, as an advertiser, ensure that your inventory is directly sourced? The easy answer is ask to review the sellers.json and the ads.txt files. It's pretty easy to do if you know exactly what to look for. First, sellers.json. It's a file that exchanges host to identify the publishers it integrates with. You can access it by going to Exchange's website URL and adding sellers.json at the end. And this file identifies each publisher and denotes if it's a direct or an intermediary relationship. If the exchange doesn't have a live sellers.json file, ask when it will support one. And second, the ads.txt file. This file is hosted by the publisher and lists the type of relationship this publisher has with an exchange, direct or reseller. And this is important because DSPs like The Trade Desk and DV360 offer ads.txt targeting in their UIs to help buyers specifically target direct inventory. So how do you remove waste from your buy? Follow these steps to achieve 0 resold impressions in your buy, like we do at TripleLift. In 2019, $5.8 billion was wasted on fraudulent ad impressions. How much of that waste hit your bottom line? For advertisers, going through the process of bidding on inventory and then hoping it's not fraudulent should not be a strategy.
According to White Ops, industry fraud rates hover around 8%. While we know that it's virtually impossible to completely stamp out fraud, we also know that that figure is unacceptable. The solution. We work with White Ops to scan our inventory before it reaches the auction, so you don't even have to bid on it. By doing so, our fraud rate is 0.4%, 20 times better than the industry average. Since we are leaders in this space, that means we deliver to people and not bots. Work with TripleLift to take advantage of the lowest ad fraud in the industry.
Fake news is a real thing, unfortunately. And today, many publishers fall short of what should be expected of them. At TripleLift, we know it's imperative to protect our advertisers from inadvertently aligning themselves with the spread of misinformation, hate speech, and malicious content. So to that end, we've been able to root out misinformation in 2 ways. First, we build our inventory directly with publishers. We have premium trusted sites at the core of our offering. We hand select our partners so we can attest to the quality of their inventory. Second, we've partnered with NewsGuard, the company that fights misinformation by rating and reviewing thousands of news and information websites for credibility and transparency. TripleLift is using NewsGuard's rating system to remove sites from its roster that do not meet acceptable standards of credibility. We're now more confident than ever that we have a platform that's safe for all of the brands who choose to use it. Through our direct relationships and through third-party verification, we fund the news, the real news, not content that can injure your brand.
You've set your strategy, planned your media, and designed the perfect creative. The last thing you should have to worry about is the quality and safety of those media placements. But depending who you're buying from, that's likely your biggest concern. At TripleLift, we hold our media to higher standards. So we created the Triple Lock Promise.
First promise, 0 resold impressions. Media dollars should go to media, not resellers. Bidding on directly sourced inventory increases your win rate by 4 times, while also decreasing your CPM by at least 25%. And that is why our 36 billion daily impressions are sourced directly from publishers.
Lowest industry fraud rate. We scan our inventory for fraud before the bid, which is why our inventory is 99.6% pure. While we know that there are super savvy criminals that stay one step ahead of the industry, we humbly brag that we have the lowest fraud rate in the industry, 0.4% according to White Ops.
No misinformation sites. We believe in the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So we've partnered with NewsGuard to ensure your media dollars only go to credible sources. By removing sites from our platform that have been flagged for misinformation, hate speech, and other malicious content, we won't fund bad actors, and neither will you.
Since we built our inventory from the ground up, we don't need any of the gimmicks that help other exchanges get their scale. Our inventory is clean and our aim is true.